Baby, baby. C Major 2018 Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. And why don't you help me out?
I told you my man was feeling loose. He was feeling relaxed.
Hold on a second.
The stress has left his body.
We've been talking about these brackets all weekend. We've been talking about how you're going to see some crazy matches early on in this event this weekend.
We talked about other things too. Hold on. We talked about as well, like traveling, right? And about how people don't understand. There's a lot that goes in when you travel across the world.
To be fair, there's somebody that understands that very well, right? Living in Europe, being able to compete in North America and a lot of, for Smash events. But loser side, Abigin 2-1 over Leffen. Abigin makes the top 16. Yeah, that's real.
I'm tagging out. We got a special treat all the way out here in Asia. One of the best commentators in the business out here. I'll be back later, guys, but hold on.
Call. Mike Vultures, what's good, Sage?
Wait. You made the schedule, so you should know I'm scheduled.
No, I'm a Mike Vulture too. It's all good.
What are you talking about?
We're all vultures. It's fine.
To be honest with you,
just embrace it.
There's really not that much of a difference between me and Juna. It's like people always say, they're like, this dude Juna sounds
like what the hell is Sage doing in Fighting Tuesday in Japan? Right? I've seen the YouTube comment.
Dude, that was the craziest comment. Someone in the chat was like, yo. Why is Sajam commentating in Japan right now? It's like
his schedule is so crazy, man. I can't believe he's in Japan.
He's gonna be in Wednesday Night Fights tomorrow too. That's great. People say like, "Yo, Sammy Fish, this guy." I've heard people say Ringe sounds like me. I'm like, how could that even? For a remote second sound?
So
like
is like YouTube for YouTube commenters?
Yeah.
Like all white people are the same? Is that just what it is?
Dude, when I used to do YouTube, this is actually a fact. When I used to do YouTube, the first time I ever showed my face.
Go on.
Every single comment in the comment section, you know exactly what I'm about to say, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like I had no idea Sajam was white. I thought he was black the whole entire. I promise you, that's every single.
That's
YouTube
like
comment.
the classic SRK forum stuff. When you meet somebody offline for the
first time,
you're white. What the hell? I thought you were black. That was an FGC classic for so long.
Yeah, that's like the classic line. Like that's probably one of the most said lines. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Here we go. It looks like we got our match. Burnout Fighter
Aqua. Out here chasing clout in the Equinox Gaming jersey.
Chasing clout.
Chasing clout, man. You know, I think it's bro. We all chasing clout, man. It's all right.
What are you talking about? I heard you talking. You're out of control. You flew in. You're all delirious today, just making stuff up.
Bro, I'm just amped up on water and monster. Yeah, take a seat. Yo, I know you squat the piss. It's all right.
You know why I was slightly late for my commentary vlog is I had to get some food, man. I was dying. I was like, oh, I haven't eaten all day.
And speaking of food, this brother here ready to eat, man. Aqua, fresh off that 9th place performance at EVO. This is one of his first overseas event. Obviously, went to Taiwan last month. Was able to deal with Fenrich, deal with Dogura in that bracket there, take a 3rd place win home. This is one of the best Ginyus in the world right here, and you'll see why in just a second.
Where can I most commonly see Aqua play?
Obviously, I think most people have to know by now after watching Kaimata do work earlier today, but you can obviously watch him play on twitch.tv/AnimeIlluminati every Tuesday, Fighting Tuesday. That's right.
And my favorite part about Fighting Tuesday is there's so many good players, there's so many good matches. Probably, I think one of the most interesting matches that happens each and every week is you versus Jayuna, where he beats the hell out of you.
That's I'm in a finding myself phase right now.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh yeah, you're finding Gohan's foot up your ass the whole time.
Hey, there you go. So yeah, Burnout Fighter, trying to look for something as well against this Ginyu.
Yeah, 18 here, a character that I feel like we've seen a lot more lately. People kind of coming back. Goldo. Yeah, jump off the ground.
Right. You can break the cross-up protection using that Goldo assist in the middle of strings like that.
Yeah, there's very few things like that in the game. It's one of the few exceptions where cross-up protection doesn't apply, and you're free to mix up as freely as you want.
And this dude can do some corny stuff with it.
Yeah, for sure. And also, Aqua's team is great. It's two of the best assist characters for Ginyu.
Yeah,
right? Like,
I think
two of the characters you're going to see the most. It fits really well with this team. Dump the bar on this. Level 1, level 1, level 1.
That's the best part, too, right? Even if Ginyu goes down. 16 Tien, I think, is kind of an underrated shell, right? We're so used to seeing Gotenks. 16 Gotenks, 16 Vegeta, those are kind of the staples, right? 16 Goku as well, but this 16 Tien shell actually works out kind of well for Aqua.
Yeah, it's Tien, one of the better characters in this version for sure. And many people are playing him now, right? He's a common character, picked up off the ground. If you extend this enough, maybe 2 bars will be close. Level 1, level 1. Try to get as much as you can. Tien pumps out.
That's going to do it, yeah.
One of the big strengths of this character. He loses life on his supers, but he does so much damage for it. I think it's a trade-off that you're worth taking.
That's one benefit of also running him in the 2nd slot too, right? Being able to take advantage of that. You come in with a little bit less health, but you don't really have to worry about it messing around with your sparking activations or anything like that. Yeah. Usually he comes in with enough meter to be able to explode with damage and just fulfill his purpose, right?
He's also an awesome, clean 2H. He's also an awesome anchor character, right? The extension off 16, gonna kill, no meter required. Nice work from Aqua, looking nice and prepared. So Burnout Fighter solo 16, which is essentially a second team. Like when you have Sparking with 16, it's another team. Like you have a whole nother squad to work with. He's a danger. He's a bad man when he's got 16 on deck with Sparking. Those Key Blasts, his Rocket Fists, and hold Vanish after is so good.
Gets caught out of backwards movement there.
Yeah, Vanish connects, but nothing before it. So yeah, just gets clipped low after the assist there. 16, so much blocks then.
Tien gonna get this pick up here.
Chaozu.
Push to the wall. Chaozu to lock him down. Sparking activation doesn't matter. Aqua not having it. Gets the low touch on that Sparking.
Yeah, and it's bleeding through a lot of the Sparking damage, a lot of time as well. Level 3 with 16 in the corner.
Yeah, just playing him. Just be able to limit his potential to be able to try to make a comeback as much as possible. Put him on his back here. Now force him to block. What you got for me?
Air
Other
dash
side,
over.
baby.
And then auto combo to put him back into the corner.
That's
so you
optimized.
Get that combo. Nice work. Aqua knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, missed it at the tail. He doesn't know what he's doing at all. I lied. Oh, catches the jump out.
Burnout Fighter feeling a little frisky.
Yeah, last chance here, level 3.
And he's going to take this level 3 knockdown, of course, but his Sparking just ran out. Yeah. Meanwhile, Aqua still has all of his locked and loaded. Still level 2.
It's flashing, so it just ran out. Try to catch him there with the backdash.
Saw it coming a mile away, though, and that's going to do it. Put the shoulder on him in the corner, drop him, and that's going to do it. Aqua up 1 game over Burnout Fighter.
Yep. Well played. Aqua looking really well. I think he's a runner in this ringer in this tournament. People expect to make pretty far, right? I think.
Well, it depends on how these brackets work out.
Yeah.
Because, pretty much, Aqua is on the top side of the bracket in his pool. I expect him to make it towards semifinals winner side, but the problem is who's on the other side. You have Soji, you have Sonic Fox, and you have Beat.
Yeah.
And I think either three of the obviously we have to give the edge to Sonic Fox, right? That's your Evo champion for a reason. And of course, one of the other leaders of Dragon Balls right now on this World Tour.
Yeah, 4 of them so far. All 4 Dragon Balls have gone to different people, which is what makes this event so exciting is that the people who own the Dragon Balls, aside from Hook, are here as well, right?
And the other thing is, like, I mean, me and June have been talking about this all day, is like, is this going to be the event where we get a person with the Dragon Ball that still manages to win it, and the person that gets the spot is done by right of succession, right? There's a good chance for it with Kazunoko and Sonic Fox being here, but there's also, I mean, dude, there's some upset potential here as well. This could be a Dragon Ball going to a different person.
That's what I'm really excited to see this weekend, right? And it's also, you know, it's cool to see Sonic out here. That was a cool extension of Bird too. It's cool to see Sonic out here and many of the U.S. players traveling to Asia. It's not something that you always see, right? Leffen here as well. Many of the Western players out here.
And it's fun, yeah, because it's that role reversal, right? We're so used to seeing people travel to North America, to Europe to compete. But when you don't see that other side, that you don't see it go the other way too often. Yeah. So it's really fun when we get to see it here. A big touch from Burnout Fighter here on Aqua on the 16.
Yeah, drop him with the Piccolo assist. Extend just a little bit. Not going to build 3 bars. Oh, the
big down heavy, very defiant down heavy from Aqua from a defensive position there.
That's one of the best feelings in the game. Like down tag or just wake up, crouching heavy with 16. It's like, it feels so good. For no reason. It really shouldn't feel that good for how, like, it's actually a great option, right?
Just like lower your shoulder into somebody like that on the up.
You're trying to take them out, man. It's like the end. A little extension here in the corner. Yeah, level 1. The question is, who does he run the level 3 with? Extend it with Ginyu.
And at this point, was trying to catch him on wake up with Goldo there, but Sparking activation able to save Burnout for now. Yeah, but this pressure.
This is so hard to deal with, Ryan. Yeah, the Jace projectile didn't even go for the combination attack.
This is why I like Ginyu, man. He'll jump you. He doesn't even care.
Yeah,
he's just like straight up just calls all his friends.
Yeah, he's like, what's good? Yeah, he has no doubt. He doesn't. You know, you want to fight this honorable? Me and you, schoolyard, 3 p.m. by
this
the.
This is actually like some high school stuff. Like he's just jumping.
Yeah, him and his boys throw hands. Sparking activation. That should be curtains. You can see top left Sparking.
Oh yeah, more than enough meter. More than enough meter.
When the portrait's flashing white, it's because Sparking's about to run out. So that's how you can always tell Sparking's not going to be an issue.
Bullets in the chamber, shotgun, that's going to do it.
Just drops hands on him. Oh, man. And, yeah, I mean, he was going to burn through the Sparking no matter what, even if it was still there. Aqua from Japan looking very, very good. The first time I ever saw Aqua, he came to Evo in Street Fighter 4, and it was like, most people knew him for, I believe it was like Cammy at the time. He was known for a Cammy player, but he was like picking Poison at the time. People were like, what, you believe in Poison? It was like
Cammy,
one of those
Poison,
years and years ago.
Ibuki as well, I think in some cases too, right? He's played a multitude of characters in that game. But again, that's another player. We've been seeing it all day here. You talked about people coming from different gaming backgrounds, coming into this game and showing what they're worth. And Aqua is just another example of that, right? Aqua,
so
Kaimar,
many.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, the example is good. That's the best part, man. We're in North America. We're seeing Mortal Kombat players, DOA players, all these different game players coming in and playing this game. You come here, and it's the same thing with even more obscure titles,
The
right?
thing is about Dragon Ball is that nobody is just a Dragon Ball player.
Yeah.
Everybody has a background before this game, right?
For sure,
That's like a really, really strong, dangerous player. Everybody else has a background before this game. So it's always fun to, like, see where the styles come from. Like, the first time I saw walk up delayed air dash to like fake people out was like Reynolds, and it reminded me of like short
absolutely,
hopping, like short hopping in KOF, right? I was like, this dude's a cheater, right? He's like bringing over ideas from like other situations and stuff like that. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, you talk about this for a good bit, right? That's always interesting to see when you have your gameplay experience in your core game and what you take from that and bring it to a different title like this one, where you know, especially with the way sparking activation works in this game, where it opens up some options.
Yeah, exactly.
Being able to see what they do with that or what they go for that in terms of not only that but also like team compositions too. It's really fun.
That's what's cool about Dragon Ball. Is like you see different styles from the same characters from different people, just because they have different backgrounds and stuff like that. That's what I like watching about all. I love Sonic is one of the players that to me is like the most interesting to watch in this game, because you can see all the different backgrounds like blending into the way he likes to mix people up and the way he plays neutral. The way he quote unquote defends. Yeah, I love watching him on defense, dude. Sonic Fox is like, look, if you're not hitting them, you can't win. That's just a fact of life. Like, if you're not doing damage, you can't win. That's
and now we can even talk about the way he picks characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely he just brings so many interesting ideas to the table, and yeah, I can't wait to see what happens here from here on out, man. But here you go. Soji representing Well Played, I think, coming up against B, and this is another Fighting Tuesday, I wouldn't call it classic, but they definitely clash sometimes over there in East Tokyo.
I love the way I wouldn't call it a classic.
It's not quite classic status. Not quite.
Yeah, but I'm sure you've seen it once or twice in your life. It's cool to see, man. A lot of the players, that's what I like, is that Tokyo has, people think about Japan and they think about the real Soccer Boys, Kazunoko, Moke, like Tachikawa. They think about those guys, but there's so many good players in Japan, not even just the Tokyo region, right, which we've been talking a lot about, but there's so many talented players that it's like, you know, if you don't watch the locals over there or see like events in Asia, Southeast Asia and stuff,
there's a lot of people that you just would never even see otherwise.
Yeah.
And also like team compositions as well, right? A lot of different. I mean, that was early on. That was what's so interesting, right? You remember the iconic tweet now? If you play Ginyu, Blue Goku, or Team Gohan, you're not trying to win, right?
Dude,
lo and behold.
One out of the three is a monster. Much, the other two are pretty good. This is pretty funny to look at, actually.
Soji now, also another member of the Ginyu Converts.
Yeah.
Been running him for maybe about a month and a half, 2 months now, I believe.
A lot of people are seeing a lot of strength in this character ever since like the last tail end of last patch.
Yeah.
A lot of people were believing in Ginyu more and more and more. You're seeing him now. He's gonna blast him here. The cannon, level 1, level 1. That'll do it nice and easy. Soji looking pretty strong. Same team we saw earlier. Tien and 16 are excellent assists. They really hold down the anchor position of a team super well, and they're just well-rounded characters. Both of them can play the sparking anchor. Both of them can be like the second fiddle. They're just really, really solid.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, right? They can both, like, even solo, both of them are actually like, very threatening with a good bit of meter too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And they work well together, which is always like a nice, you know, just extra point to have in the team. Block that jump H in the air, that extra block stun being a big problem here. And caught him low. That's the classic. You air dash and just one overhead low. People always are looking for air dash like medium light, right? Just a 2-hit overhead and they're just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and so B in particular, he's been playing a lot of different characters. Pretty much anytime new characters come out, he's definitely always trying to run them out. We saw him displacing 17 at the last Fighting Tuesday, but his tournament team, when it's time for money, you see him believing in that adult Gohan Yamcha shell. Not going to matter, though. Soji going to put him in the ground here.
Yeah, not the kill, but very strong, potent mix-up after this, right?
Call the mix-up sparking, going to call it. Just to be able to try to protect himself. Hold onto this Yamcha Gohan shell as long as possible. Give himself a chance to be able to get back in there.
Yeah, we know how good the Yamcha Gohan shell is. We see it so much, right?
I mean, it took a Dragon Ball. I mean, straight up.
It took the first one.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's so good, right? It's like a lot of people playing it a little bit more these days, I feel like. It's just really solid. Even with the nerf to Yamcha. Man, I'm surprised he didn't hold the Vanish there and air dash the punish. They got a bigger opportunity. Nice tech.
That's high level. The fact that B recognized that situation, Purple Comet Crash. Ginyu players know that people are looking to block, commit to guard in that situation, so they'll always try to Dragon Rush or try to read your backwards movement and get an air Dragon Rush there. B knows what to expect. Great tech. Unfortunately, gets put on his back to the other side now.
Yeah, scary position. Fall to that jump H in the corner. A really excellent idea. Wow, yeah, Dragon Rush to the other side, behind Raccoon. Birder for the pressure. Yeah, get that mash. Don't let him go for the Dragon Rush for free.
That's actual Labari.
Yeah, yeah, it's a bar.
Actual Labari.
Yeah. It's like when you're in France, the Royale with cheese, right? Like it's not the mash, it's like the abara. Yeah, like all right, I got you.
Same situation from Comic Crash coming through. Not so scary. That's a good common tactic, right? On defense. Just jump into it. Yeah, jump into it. Block it out.
Yeah, I like that choice, man. It's such a good option because you don't have to deal with left-right in that situation. He's got bar to dump here. He can charge up Milky Cannon. Level 1. Yeah, he's going to get the double super here. Kill him. Oh, he missed it. Oh, no, this is bad news. Left him alive.
Rare miss for Soji. Obviously, highly technical game. Blaze Blue, that's his background. Oh, infamous in that game.
Yeah, super, super good. Not messing around with BB Tac, though, right? Yeah, Raccoon Beam clipped them. Unlike other assists where you have to worry about it going away when you hit the point character. The Ginyu Force are like, they're real homies. Like, they stick around no matter what. They're trying to throw hands, dude. You need to have friends like that.
In the movie theater parking lot?
Yeah, exactly. You meet
After dark?
That's me, dude. I wanted to fight some kid. He kicked my chair in a movie theater when I was in high school. I was about to throw hands. And I know that, like, my boys would have went outside and be like, look, we gotta handle it.
I was on the other side of that, CJ. I was just...
You were kicking chairs?
No, I was working for the movie theater calling the police. Get out of here, man. You're not 18. You can't watch this movie, kid.
Oh, you're one of those? Awful. I knew there was something wrong about you. I could tell it from the way you were looking at me.
That's the low there.
Yeah. He's bleeding here, but not enough to kill, obviously. Yeah, sparking activation. We won't see it on this combo. Next set for sure, spark.
Yeah, pretty much the next hit wins scenario for Soji.
Solo Yamcha, a tough position to be without a lot of life, without sparking. He has solo level 1, level 3, which is excellent. But
yeah, a lot of meter to work with. If you can put Soji in defense, not going to happen, though.
Yeah, clean air to air, light. It sucks you in. It also gets that combo extension. Air 2H, follow-up afterwards. Nice work.
It's funny, man. Just watching the trajectory that some of these characters have gone over in the past 6 months, right?
Yeah.
It feels like there were so many like at least a handful of characters early on that might not have. We definitely feels like we overlooked them in the beginning, and they kind of came out and they were like, well, actually they're not that bad.
Yeah. Right? That's the thing about Ginyu is that it's not even just this patch. Like by the end of last patch, everybody was like this character's serious.
He might be pretty good.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. And then a couple of nerfs to the other strong characters, and like you see Ginyu more and more. He's not like he's one of those characters just really strong control, and he has some of the best ways to lock you down in the entire game. Once he gets flowing, there's very few characters that kind of put you in a bad spot more than Ginyu does. Birder? Oh, I thought he was going to flip him after the sparking activation.
The good thing about Birder in that situation, a lot of combo enters into Birder will actually cover up techs as well.
Exactly, yeah. He's really useful for those kinds of situations.
Crash!
Yeah, what are you going to do? And he just, during that light waiting. Yeah, exactly. As soon as he knows the boys are coming in, that's going to be a kill on Kid Buu. And it's level 1 sparking spam, which is always a bad time, obviously. If you want to spend level 1 sparking, you need to kill. You need to make sure that the other guy gets smoked for it. All right, let's see what it's going to be here. No sparking, obviously, for B. That's a bad loss, right? No sparking without a kill.
For him, that's a big deal.
Yeah. You really need it on a team like this, for sure.
3-on-2 situation here.
Snap. Okay, getting you back in, try to get rid of that little bit of blue life. Fastball mix-up, but he was ready for it.
Yeah, caught him out of his jump. Wasn't able to convert off the hit. Moto connects, but can react in time with the super dash to be able to get the pick up. Soji's still in good position, though. A lot of... Man. This movement, bro.
Goldo, yeah, he's going to push him back into it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the classic Ginyu, right?
Off to 16. B committed to reflect there, able to convert off the DP, flex on him. What you got for me? Level 1 now.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Ginyu. He hovers in the air when he does that nice Dragon Rush. It's going to avoid both of the characters coming in to try to blow it up.
Now, you have to imagine for B, he did that preemptively to try to tech the incoming Dragon Rush from Soji, right? But sometimes that's how this game works out, right?
Yeah. Situations like that where you don't expect what's going to happen. Or even he was like, oh, that's happening above me. While you land, I'm just going to Dragon Rush. You're like, just beat it out, like put him in a cinematic so he doesn't have to deal with it. I like that choice a lot. Yeah, pick up here. He's got meter to spend. It'll be a level 3 for the mix-up. More potent than a mix-up you would have got with TN or something else.
Call the mix.
I want to see dash up Dragon Rush. Oh, media overhead. It would have worked, man. You're deflecting. Dash up Dragon Rush, underrated. He's going to spend a level 3 off the elbow drop.
Just get the knockdown, give himself a chance to be able to create some momentum here with Gohan.
Dash
so you're going to deny it with DR?
Spark out. Yeah, dude, that air dash cross up there is so potent, right? It's one thing you always have to watch out for 16. Snap so that he doesn't have an assist and he has to deal with the incoming mix-up.
Yeah, I mean, we don't talk about how the reach that his jump M has, right? Yeah, it's very easy to just tap him on the back of the neck like that.
Yeah, very few characters have that. They can air dash super deep in the body and still get that jump M and then combo after, right? Like 21 can do it, Cooler, 16. He might have to do a little micro dash after to get the jab or something, but late air dash doesn't get the confirm.
Yeah, can't finish it.
Punish.
Guard cancel, and there it is. Yeah, easy punish for B here.
Yeah, and big damage off this, right? I like him not snapping just because he got so much damage on 16. Air dash, nice block.
Good
mix up.
Soji.
Vanish the vanish. Who blasted my blast? Oh, the 2H, and then the vanish to pick it up after. I can't remember what movie Who Blasted My Blast is from. It's one of the Dragon Ball movies.
I watched subbed only, man. I can't comment on that one. But
Subbed only? Oh, all right, fair enough. I knew you were a weeb. It's fine. I know you always deny it. Stagger pressure. Yeah, he calls him out. He knew he had no assist, so there's what else are you going to do, right? Finish the string or stagger. He knew that he was going to go for it.
Yeah, 4 stocks, too. Big damage potential incoming.
Air 2H would have been a little better there, but at least gets the pickup with the vanish afterwards. 3 bars on deck. Chaozu? No. Oh, he
just short of it. Wow.
You lose your boy, and you don't get the kill. Super dash. Try to bait it. 2H. Clips him. He's going to have meter here. Maybe just bring in Yamcha. Level 1, level 1.
Some stuff's happening.
It's getting wild out there. Air dash.
Stagger poking his eyes. Yeah, take him to the wall. The Donpa gonna work out there. Can't get the finish.
This is so huge. Oh, and he just challenged afterwards. B. Too well. Gets the job done.
That's the second situation where we saw B just mashing too well like that, and it worked out for him, right?
You have to sometimes, right? You're just like, look, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's in this game especially, right? Your defensive options, you don't have too many, right? Yeah. So you have to be able to represent each one adequately, at least to be able to give your opponent different looks.
Usually when I feel like people mash too well, they're like, look, bro, I just want to live. Like, just leave me alone. Like, let me get this 2L.
Let me live, man.
Yeah, you see Kid Buu with a point and click. You always just hit whatever position on the screen you want.
That's so good, man. Able to actually confirm off the Yamcha assist from that range.
Yeah, why not? From downtown, doesn't matter. Like, yeah, I got a combo for that range, perfect.
Sojiro gets a pick up here. Launch. What's the summon?
Yeah, Raccoon and a Birder right after. I like with Air 2H to keep that momentum.
Yeah, and it's so good because the Birder locks them down to the ground. Sets up for him to be able to jump to the sky, get the Purple Comet Crush summon after.
Yeah. Set out Raccoon again. That Raccoon beam, probably the best assist beam in the game. It's so excellent. Really, really useful. Gonna drop him here at the tail end of this. Run up, light, caught him moving on wake up. Drop him back into the Yamcha assist for the extension. And Kid Buu has a lot of bar here. Oh yeah, I was gonna say double assist extension off of such a long combo is pretty tough to make happen. Vanish the vanish.
Yeah, willing to wager his meter there, just to be able to maintain control. Other side.
Throwing that 2S key blast.
Just a spark to be able to maintain team composition.
Oh
drags him all the way down. Wow, I cannot believe he
from that high up with the H ball, and this is gonna be the kill here. So level 1 sparking spent and the kill. Be in an advantageous position here in this final game.
So yeah, B versus Soji, I think most people would think this is going to be an upset. I think if B's able to hold on to this and make it happen. But again, when both of these guys play in a very, very competitive environment, it's not that strange.
Yeah, that's super true, yeah. Raccoon Beam waited out, reflect. There was no assist left. You just had the Ginyu Force, so.
Kid Buu Super Dash wins. Pick up off the Yamcha, take him to the wall, drop him.
Yeah, 4 bars on deck, too.
1. Oh yeah,
He's
gonna take his pressure.
Stagger pressure again. And he had no assist, so that was the most likely thing to do. Vanish the vanish. Puts himself back in the corner, but taking back, so it didn't matter. Runs up, save pressure off Yamcha. All right, caught him low. And he's gonna cash from the corner. Unfortunately, though, obviously, like, there's a lot of lost life here for Ginyu already. Uppercut, though. And the Dragon Rush. Snap in Ginyu. Force the issue here. Mix up. Oh,
staircase him down.
That was a good call out, actually, on the fastball. Yeah. Cross up elbow. They just wake
Soji's
up.
Just mashing him.
Let me live. He's just like, let me get out of here. 5 bars on deck, too.
Should drop 5 bars. Like you said, looking for a potential explosive damage finish on Gohan at this point. Yeah. Gets the DR to be able to build up to 7. Gonna drop him.
I wonder if he'll just, I was gonna say Milky Cannon so he doesn't lose life on Tien.
Just invest all 3.
That's a good choice, because Tien, you need that life for him to be the effective anchor that he usually is, right? Caught him with the 2L. This is big.
Be with good movement to be able to evade that Raccoon Boom, but then gets tagged on the ground afterwards. Again, probably trying to move or mash. Level 3 Milky Cannon.
As much damage as you can get out of Ginyu here. Reflects all of Birder. Vanish, vanish. A little high there, so the thinning out from Kid Buu.
Both of these players have been willing to vanish in situations where it might not be guaranteed to be able to get them anything, but they just, again, maintain that positioning. And here you go, working out for B here.
Yeah, spent a little bit of bar to get this hit.
Into level 3.
The Wolfang Fist here.
Howl at the moon.
But you're not going to be able to do that by the end of the weekend, are you? You're not going to be able to hold on.
Yeah,
I can tell. Yeah, that one was tough.
Big drop.
Snap. Yeah, bring in Kid Buu again.
Shave off that little bit of blue.
A couple of whiffs, but he just kept going. He was like, whiff this, whiff that, who cares, it'll be fine. Level 1, no problems. Bring in Ginyu. Put him back on point with TN assist. Some of that blue life back.
Yeah, Ginyu TN versus Yamcha, solo Yamcha at this point.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, gets the air-to-air. Soji now looking very, very clean here.
Especially with no sparking left, you can't retain any life with Yamcha. Oh, runs up Dragon Rush.
Classic.
It is, yeah, it is classic. Just such a good tactic.
Drop once again.
Boom beam down there. Or catch him as a super dash.
Yeah, scratch, okay. Same set high.
Yeah, this is huge. Should be able to get the kill here. Without bar? No, 1 bar.
That's
Spirit
okay.
Ball.
Oh,
no, like this, the vanish. Such a big drop. TNSS connects.
That's tragic.
Yeah, dive kick. Mix up here.
Good defense.
Use the TNSS, the beam. Just gonna lock him down for more. Birder. TNSS is about to come back. There's TNSS, and he uses Jace.
That's the thing, man. When you have multiple assists like that, you can actually just use up so much time in your pressure strings to be able to get your actual assist back.
Yeah, exactly. Just call the Ginyu Force and just wait it out. Here comes Common Crash. Hit him out of it, though. All right.
Hold on, hold on. B, you gotta outplay him though. You gotta outplay him. Soji, it doesn't matter what. It doesn't take much at all.
He needs 2 good hits here.
Yeah.
Oh, the mash again. Okay, it works out. He's not gonna have 3 bars at the end of this. Runs up.
Next hit.
Wow, put him back in the corner. Oh, I thought he was gonna 2H it, but the Vanish gets away with it. With the Dragon Rush.
Take that shit!
I can't believe it. The Ki Blast confirmed.
Wow.
That's gonna do it. Man, B almost brought it all the way back.
Sajam, would you believe me if I said that was a first-round pool match?
Come on, bro.
That's like that's actually round 2 pools. That's actually round 2 pools.
That was the semis? Or like winners finals of the pool? That's like first
No,
round?
dude, that's actually. I think that might be Soji's first match of the day.
Jeez, man, what is this? This event's tough.
That's I mean, hey, that's the kind of tournament this is, man. These pools, you already know what to expect when you come out to Asia, man. The seeding is going to be questionable, but that is what we got, man.
Yeah. And the thing about it is that it might be the first time in my life I've commentated Dragon Ball pools, and the matches have been insane. It might be like the first time that's actually like, oh man, I can't wait to commentate pools for this game. Just because like usually Dragon Ball is just like you wait for the best players to play and it's excellent, but this region has so many stacked players that it's like you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. I think when you are watching high-level players versus like mid-to-level players, a little.
Yeah.
This game's
It's
like
an impressive game.
It's like tennis, right? Like where like very thin margins in terms of player skill will reflect in huge ways in terms of the score and how the match is played out.
And it's also like an extremely consistent game when it comes to top players placing. So it's like it's very rare that like a big upset like that happens at like such a big stage, especially here at this event. This is why I can't wait to watch this. There's so many talented players here. Dragon Ball is already collected by 4 different people. This is the 5th stop on the Saga. So I mean,
For sure.
2 more.
Took y'all 5 months to get out here, but you're finally out here. We got another stop next month as well.
Yeah, the last 2 stops are on the opposite side of the world, right? JP and Australia. So pretty far away from the US of A.
So this next match, who we got?
Nezu versus Mind RPG.
Nezu versus Mind RPG. Nezu, of course, representing Japan, is going to be also a BlazBlue player.
And then Mind RPG Thailand, I just saw him playing earlier over on Street Fighter stream over there. Really, really strong player. He had a close match over there. So jumping on over to Dragon Ball. Like always, everybody plays Dragon Ball. It doesn't matter whatever your game is that you play all the time, like you also are a Dragon Ball player. This is how it is. Nobody doesn't love Dragon Ball. I refuse to believe it. Oh, somebody's messaging me the rules about the Saga event. So here,
what they got to say?
It says, repeat Saga event winners will obtain a Dragon Ball, and the next eligible non-qualified player will receive a ticket to the finals
last chance qualifier. So we do have clarification on that. Thank you to, who was that fanboy that tweeted that to you? My man Jamal. Thank you, Jamal Smith.
Let's go, Jamal.
Jamal Smith with the Hiei avatar. I see you,
and
baby.
he hit us with the number of last chance qualifier slots will dynamically change depending on the number of Dragon Ball
that's
holders.
what it is.
That's what it is. Because it was one of two things. It's either the next person gets the spot or it opens up LCQ spots. It's just which is it, right?
That's what it is. Yeah, so we could potentially end up in scenarios where we have like multiple LCQ spots up for grabs, right?
Yeah, if the next 3 events are like, you know, won by a Dragon Ball holder, we could have 4 spots. Top 4 at the LCQ will be it. Which is great because that's perfect. Yeah, it would be perfect if it's that, because if there was 5 spots, it's 5th place tie, man. It's not the Arc Rebel Tour. Like, there's actually 5th place, and there's not 6th place. So, like, what are you supposed to do?
Why you gotta do them like that?
What do you mean why I gotta do them like that? You know exactly why I gotta do them like that. You know what it is.
So Nezu rocking pretty conventional team, I think. A lot of players like to stick to this Bardock 16 Vegeta cell. I've noticed in East Japan in particular.
Yeah, hit pressure here in the corner. Yep, blows it up. The guard cancel, not at the proper time. And yeah, that H. He has so many forward advancing moves. Probably some of the best ground control in the game. The low.
The command low.
Yeah, that's one of the only issues with Hit, obviously. His ground pressure, incredible, but his air control and like just general mix-ups are very, very tough to get going.
Well, yeah, and the big thing is a lot of his mix-ups are just blown up by the natural mechanics of the game, right? Tag and OS tag. Yeah. Obviously just really limit his mix-up potential actually at the intermediate and high levels of the game.
For sure, yeah. I think at a low level, his character's unstoppable.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's just going all over the screen, like he's just punching you from the other side for no reason.
Yeah, like online, you run into a hit, 5-6 frames, it's like, oh, this guy's going to destroy me.
He's definitely repping the BGC right now, for sure. So you go off the Vegeta assist.
Oh, man, you're a proud member?
Apparently, I'm a proud member. I'm pretty sure I can grow my hair out if I want to, but
yeah.
I take what the chat gives me.
If you grew out your hair out, it would look just like the 2 people we got on the screen right here. You guys got the same look. Take that damage all the way to the ground. That late Z change into the other Vegeta.
And Nezu looking down right now, man. Still got the Bardock 16 shell again, the classic, right? Definitely, especially in the last patch, man.
Yeah, Bardock 16, still in this version of the game.
Still very strong.
Ridiculous. Yeah, it's such a strong shell to have together. They just have such natural synergy with Lariat and stuff. I mean, even just like 16 doing ground command throw into Z-Change level 3 from Bardock, pulling you out of the corner so you can do the air dash.
He opens up the left, right as well, yeah.
There's so many good things that Bardock 16 has together. Oh, missed combo. Couple in a row that Nezu's dropped here. Yeah, Lariat, Empty low on the other side. He's got 6 bars here. Should see the kill. No, a little too high. There's some adjustments people do on the air chain with Bardock to make that work, and Nezu didn't opt to do one there. It should be the end of Bardock.
Yeah, gonna burn his meter here.
The pummels, big bang attack. Second time we've seen that kill in a row. Solo 16 was sparking. We know this is the beginning of the end, potentially.
Yeah, Nezu, a solo 16 against the squad? I mean, this character can definitely make comebacks happen, but...
Yeah, 16 is... There's a few people in the world, when they have 16, I'm so concerned for their opponent.
The Kill Sage, Sonic Fox,
yeah,
who else? Reynolds, yeah.
It's like, these people, when they have this character, I'm like, it might be over, dude. You might have lost. Why would you kill their other characters? It's like, why would you dare kill their other characters? Risking your life over there. Sparking healing, not enough to get through that 2H
Mind
starter.
RPG from Thailand, man. 1 game over Nezu.
It was a good
My
game.
man, you just shifted into a selfie mid commentary?
Yeah, exactly what
That's how powerful you are.
And we're also shifting into our second game here of the set as we jump in. Early open up from hit, didn't find the combo he wanted, but there's that light line. Oh, professional, all right?
That's an actual segue.
Yeah, professional. I should own a real segue. I feel like it's irresponsible of me.
You should definitely have one for events.
Yeah,
just like wheel on into.
Could you imagine me at Evo next year in a Segway, just like rolling around and like what's good? Rolling up the top 8. It's your boy.
Wouldn't even be mad.
That would actually be so sick.
With down heavy, no whip punish.
Yeah, tried to get the Dragon Rush, but he'd already got picked up by the Vegeta assist.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Nezu, gets picked up after. Taken to the wall now. Drop.
The big bang knee at the end to get that knockdown overhead. Plus the hit assist. That's a classic, right?
Yeah, delay stringing gets the down M this time.
Yeah, bar to dump on this. Final flash. Not enough. Oh, yeah, I think that was bait Dragon Rush or something. Ran up, looked for it. Tag out, 16 gets clear.
Vegeta slipping just under that Vegeta assist, but he didn't expect that down heavy to hit either.
Dude, Vegeta has that Tasty Steve hurt box, man. He's so little. Just gets under everything.
Why you gotta talk about Steve's height like that, man?
I mean, you know, it's a defining characteristic. He doesn't have beats. I can't talk about Vegeta's beats. Wow, pick him off the 16 a little too high. 2H. No cancel or no punish.
Both players showing a lot of block down heavy super dash after. I'm looking for them to change that up. Or somebody to adapt on the other side on defense.
I know, you got to see that, right? That's something you have to see. With punish, a little too far for the combo. That was Vegeta Blonde. He could have done the rocket kick and advantage or something.
We've seen these other side lows. Some of these slowest mix-ups we've seen today have always hit just because of the other side low.
Yeah, just because you're like, oh, he air dashed over. Is it going to be oh, man.
Yeah. They're expecting the high hit, right, immediately, and then it's just like the slowest low after.
Yeah.
And RPG. Blue beats those matter. Oh, coming out the victor in the clash. That's rare against Bardock.
Yeah, Bardock is the man. Light from Bardock is actually a criminal offense as far as I'm concerned. It's how good it is as an auto combo. Ooh, slow start. Yeah, staggered pressure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get that low after the stagger, just like you said. Drop.
All right.
Nezu, what's going on here, man?
Yeah, what he only got Vanish Punish. That wasn't that bad.
My man's still playing BB Tag in his mind.
Yeah.
And it's going to open up for Mind RPG to try to make this comeback.
Got a Ruby Jin.
Yeah,
what was it?
He's mashing all kinds of stuff right now.
Yeah, dude. Like, okay.
And again, the big thing right now is Nezu still has access to Sparking, right? So you got to imagine he's still in control in some way. But right now, Mind RPG is going to put him on his last character.
Remember that hit level 3? It's been a while since we've seen that one.
Oh, I know. It's been at least like 3 or 4 months, right?
Yeah, hit him with this stance. Matt Mercer, English. Obviously, we're not playing in English here. That's a travesty. I don't like English Dragon Ball. Oh, just light, and Sparking is available here, but not going to get to use it.
Punch him in the chest. Mind RPG from Thailand? Let's go.
Represent. That's the cool thing about this, is that so far we've seen so many different regions in every single game.
It's Southeast Asia. It's Southeast Asia.
Yeah,
it's not. We're not in Japan. We're not in. We're not in a specific location. This is Southeast Asia. All these countries are in such close proximity to each other, and these communities, specifically in the past, I'd say 10 years, right?
Yeah.
They've all gone through a lot of growth. As in part thanks to so many different tours being able to support the Southeast Asian communities out here.
Yeah.
They've been going to tournaments and building that culture that we've had in the West for so long. And now, I mean, man, they got some really strong players in their own right, man, for sure.
Across tournament experience, yeah, and multiple titles now. That's one thing, is that in some countries, like Japan, the standard like U.S. tournament style is not that popular.
Yeah,
like, you don't see it as often, right? So,
and a lot of players actually prefer the Western style too, but for various reasons that it's difficult to organize in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But when you get outside Japan and focus on the rest of Asia too, now they're starting to get into the swing of things. And again, that's something that's been building for the past 10 years. You have to thank, again, this Beast production crew, that they've been a big part of that, being able to foster and grow and help a lot of different communities come up with their own events and be able to run them effectively over the past 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. And it's thanks to events like this, right? And also a lot of the work that cameramen and other people have done in the region to make it so that we get to watch these cool events. Like the first time Team ever happened, it was like such a mind-blowing experience, right? It was like, what is this crazy event where all these good players are at? And every year, to me, this is my first time here. It's always been one of my favorite events to watch. Because to me, I've always considered it like one of, if not the hardest event every single year.
It feels that way. It feels like it's that way for a variety of titles, right? When it seems like this is always the stop where it's like, ooh, that could get kind of nasty there.
Yeah, your favorite player just gets smoked in pools by someone that you're just like not familiar with. You're like, oh, okay. Oh, this is going to be a sick match.
Yeah, speaking of which,
Fox versus Soji.
And by my estimation, this should be round 3, winner side of this pool. And check it out, the winner is probably going to play Aqua.
Yeah, it's going to be a sick
The winner is probably going to play Aqua to qualify for top 16 winner side.
Top 16 winner side. Top 16, which is tonight, by the way.
Yep.
We're running Dragon Ball all the way down to top 8 tonight. So top 8 will be tomorrow, in case you guys are curious. Sonic Fox from the US of A. Evo champion, Dragon Ball holder as well, right? He won versus fighting. He's going to be playing up against Soji here from Japan, as you mentioned earlier, representing your guys' scene.
Absolutely, yeah. Fighting Tuesday veteran. He definitely comes out there quite often, but up against one of the best here. Not one of the best, man. This is the best. Sonic Fox.
Yeah, going into Evo, like a lot of people were like, who do you think is the favorite, blah, blah, and when you mentioned Sonic Fox, they're like, you know, Sonic is good.
I don't believe you, man. Nobody was saying that.
I definitely, on my stream, when I predicted him to win, people were like, you're crazy.
Bro, I'm gonna put it this way, and I told you this earlier. There's no way you could have watched Sonic Fox emasculate F-Champ in Bum's apartment the way he did late last year, and you would not think that this dude, I said it last year. I'm like, bruh, my girlfriend, my job, my family, if Sonic Fox wants it, I have no doubt he will take any of them from
all of it from you. Yeah, you just show up to the next tournament, he has your girl and your job, your boss is like,
you're like, dang.
Yeah, you're fine. You're like, I'm fine. Are you serious? And Sonic Fox.
He got my social security number too.
Yeah, he's got your social. He's like, give me a
holding your birth certificate.
Yeah, he's
hugging your grandma.
It's a Bardock level 3 into your birth certificate. You're like, oh man. That's unfortunate. Wow, this dude held advantage as Sonic Fox did instant air dash M. He's the best. The scramble, God.
King of the scramble.
King of the scramble. That's what I dubbed him. The king of the there's the king of the north. He's the king of the scrambles. I'll swear my allegiance to his scramble every day. I'm like, nope. This guy's
Do you bend the knee, AJ?
Hell yeah.
Bend it.
Otherwise, he'll force me to. He's too powerful.
Now get this high on this 16. We still rocking and rolling in this corner. You already know.
Yeah, it's
Lariat pick up. Oh my God.
Extended with both of the assists. He's gonna build 3 bars.
God of destruction.
He's dead. Why is he dead?
I don't know.
I can't explain it. Obama, he smoked.
And we're looking. Are we gonna see a hood perfect on Soji right here?
Oh man, if you get hit, you best believe. You see that 2M starter? You best believe they're sparking after that. Like he's gonna go.
Okay, gets the super dash. Not nearly what he's looking for. He just runs up and L's him.
Yeah, he just caught him immediately with standing L. He's gonna drop him here. This Oki after this is really strong. This is one of Beerus' best positions. Yeah, covers all the rises. Really strong setup. Oh, the hood perfect. Gone. Removed.
I believe the Smash Brothers called this a JV3 stock.
I believe this is a JV3 character.
Yeah, JV3 stock.
JV3
I'll call it that.
character. Yeah, that's what it is. Nice work from Sonic Fox.
Yeah, and so that's something else we were talking about too, right? Sonic Fox being out here in Asia. Obviously, he already has a Dragon Ball. He already has his ticket to the end. Something that we have to imagine that he's out here trying to work is experiment a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah.
You see him, obviously, this very questionable Beerus team, I think, for a lot of people, but recently won that event in Bum's apartment. Not the most prestigious event, but
no.
for sure, definitely one that you have to take notice of.
I love watching those tournaments at Bum's place, dude. They're the best. I feel like Sonic Fox never lost a clash in his life. I don't know what he's cheating to always win, and then that 2M catching the tag, perfect. But the thing is, like, you know, a lot of people talk about team setups and selection and stuff, but Sonic Fox, you have to remember, started playing the team he won EVO with like about a week and a half before EVO. So he is somebody who switches teams quite often, and he immediately has success with it.
And that's something he's always done too, right?
Yeah, every game.
Every game. We talked about it with Yuna, man. Like, just vision to be able to see where the gameplay goes and be able to see how he can win.
Lariat. If he missed, there was going to be a third. I felt it in my bones, my shoulder blades, thanks to No Pen.
It's classic.
He's going to have 3 bars at the end of this. Everybody's favorite movie. I don't even know what to say.
We need that YouTube.
Anymore.
We need that YouTube video where it just gets faster after everyone.
Faster every
you
time.
seen that one?
Yeah, that's a good video. It made EVO Top 8 was so much faster that way. I lived it.
I started that video. I saw 8 minutes and 57 seconds. I'm like, there's no way this happens.
Yeah, it's no way. It's the real thing, right? It's actually the entire Top 8.
Go Super Dash working out there, no conversion.
Arc cancel is a good for Sonic Fox.
God of destruction coming through now.
Drop him into the 16 assist. Oh, just a little too far for that corner completion. For the course circle back ass, he's like, yeah, I'm out of here. Of course, I don't remember which, but Invincible gets you out of a lot of situations. Raccoon Beam and the combo.
Oh, what a pickup.
That was so far, man.
Sochi not out of this yet. A lot of bars on his sides. Level 1. Level 1. Level 3.
Look at the damage on this.
Yeah.
Started off a Raccoon Beam, stray hit Sonic Fox from like half screen, and he's dead.
And it still was able to finish it. Wow.
I think the only issue is that all that resource is committed on probably the character you have to worry about.
Yeah, the weakest character on this team.
Because you know Bardock 16, Sonic Fox, ridiculous. I feel like he could random select the middle character and still win most of the time. His Bardock 16 is excellent. Clean defense there from Sonic.
I mean, that's what it feels like, dude. It feels like he's really just playing this shell with a guest star, right?
Yeah. All right, this week's guest on Sonic Fox's team is Beerus. You know, the God of Destruction fares like, yeah, it's ridiculous. Should be the kill here on Ginyu.
Spin on him. 1, 3.
I love it when in Japanese commentary they just say like each song.
Each song, yeah.
Yeah, it cracks me up. I'm like, oh man. If only we could just say 1, 1, 3. Clean kill for Sonic, and he has Sparking and 16 left. That's a dangerous man. Stagger low caught him. That'll happen sometime.
Yeah, like you said though, he still has access to Sparking. Soji has to outplay him. You know, you got to imagine because of that Sparking, he has to outplay him at least 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you're gonna get snatched out of the air right after that. The dangerous thing about Sonic's team is that the reward for him teching a Dragon Rush is bigger than you initiating it. Because Bardock has Lariat and this character has the H command throw, so every time you go for a Dragon Rush and he breaks it, it's like a loss for you.
The range at which you tech into.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, his characters just handle it really well.
1.
The question is there the wake up Sparking or not? That's always the guess here. But delay Sparking on wake up.
No, I think he doesn't. I think he doesn't. Spark. No? There it is. Delay wake up Spark.
Yeah, watch Rocket Fist hold vanish, right? That's the Sonic Fox classic. Nice block. That was super important. Go
Soji
slow.
with the defense.
Hold the vanish, double jump. He might have been looking for a reflect or something like that.
Yeah, then was trying to backdash in the air. Sonic Fox finds the hit.
Oh, catches
Drop,
the
but
tag.
then right back in his arms. Does Tien be able to find the hit in the scramble afterwards, though?
It's huge. It's going to waste out the sparking for Sonic.
Okay, maybe a reversal of fortune here for Soji. Oh, spike!
Yeah, Sonic's got a block here. Guard cancel. Kind of works out. He got out of the corner for it. Took a little bit of damage. Caught them both! Sonic Fox.
Happy birthday to you. Level 1.
Oh, man. Didn't get the kill, but that's going to do it anyway. He killed 16, and then he killed Tien. Sonic Fox. You clip him, and you're like, this is great. I got a hit on Sonic Fox, and he just air dashes, hits H both hands.
Oh,
right
man.
on the top of your head. You're like, this is bad. This is real
This
bad.
is not good.
This is really bad.
So that's going to be a 2-0 Sonic Fox over Soji here, and I'm pretty sure that it looks like the winner of this match is going to be playing Aqua, winner's side, to be able to make it out of this pool on winner to qualify for winner's top 16.
That's such an exciting match to me because it's very
absolutely.
fun to watch a lot of the Japanese players that are really strong. Especially a lot of them came out to EVO this year.
Yeah, I think
made it very deep.
disappointing finish overall for them, I'd say. But a lot of them, yeah, finished really deep.
You say that like disappointing finish, but they're all in like top 32 or like top 16. Like,
yeah, a lot of them,
quite.
I think, killed each other, right? A lot of team kill, well, quote unquote team kills, but a lot ran into each other. I think the most intense ones for me though, man, was Aqua beating Hook in pools.
That was crazy.
And then Super Noon coming back later to deny Aqua top 8 in top 16.
Yeah.
That was that was intense to me.
That was a great match, yeah. A lot on the line in that match, right? Super Noon is so interesting because he was like very animated after he's made it, but he's like someone who's finished 9th at EVO before.
Yeah.
So you have to know that that is one of the most hard. Like I would rather go 0-2 than finish 9th at EVO. Because you're that close.
You gotta
top
think
8.
you gotta think about people who man, when you make it that close, especially a 2,500 plus man tournament, man, you make it that far, you gotta imagine like that's a feeling of I'll never play that well again.
Yeah,
like
that was it.
You have to have that sensation in there a little bit, right?
Like that was your tournament.
If
If there's ever going to be an event where you made top 8 at EVO, it's the year you get 9th, right? You just feel you're like, oh my god, I made it so far, and like that was it. So for him to make it that deep, really, really impressive, obviously. But you know, unfortunate that like there's such high standards, and especially against like an event like EVO, getting 9th place is like rough, but it's like you're obviously a really talented player. You know, you can only just have so much success in a match like that.
Yeah. No. Conversely, man, we're on the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour right now, where there is no reward for getting second place.
This is the most brutal tour out of any of them, right?
You
Because
either win or you get the hell out of here, man. It's just that simple.
it just makes sense. You either have the Dragon Ball or you don't. Like it's just how it works.
I
Right?
mean, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
We even mentioned that even if you, so like if you, let's say you get a Dragon Ball, this event, let's say you get second place. Sonic Fox wins, he gets the Dragon Ball. You get second place. Congratulations on
You
your
get a
finish.
ticket to the last chance qualifier.
Or you have to
Congratulations.
play again through everybody else. Thankfully, Sonic's not in that, but like you're like, man, this is so tough. This guy, Sonic Fox, he's so tough to beat. He's so
Well, you know, you say that, man. I'm looking forward to the LCQ more than the actual tournament.
Dude, the LCQ is going to be one of the most saddest bloodbath events of all time.
I mean, we talked about it, right? There's so many different people playing this game at such a high level. And there's only 8 people making it to the dance, right?
Yeah.
So
there's going to be a lot of people standing against the wall not dancing. They're just going to be shuffling in the corner.
There's going to be so many, it's not even just so many players. There's going to be so many, like, top-level players that are not even in that bracket.
Yeah, I mean, think. There's 4 slots. 4 slots left. We don't have Dogra. We don't have Fenrich in qualified.
Dogra, of course, present here this weekend. You have to imagine that he's definitely fishing hard for one. I mean, a lot of North American competitors that I think are among the best that have not even been close yet.
Yeah, we don't have Sage. Noon doesn't have a Dragon Ball since he lost to Hook.
Yeah, Sage obviously here this weekend also fishing.
Yeah.
But coming up in this pool, should be I believe pool 3, right? So originally I predicted Moke versus Galileo to make it to round 3 winner side, but I'm actually being told Galileo is eliminated.
Out of the tournament already?
That's what chat's telling me.
Chat is letting you know. They got the information for you. They're like, Obama, don't worry.
Somebody check that.
Check the bracket. Let us know for sure.
Martin's out here flexing that nasty, hideous win that he got earlier.
He's in winners finals, he said. He's in winners finals.
How did they let that happen?
I'm not sure. That seems unusual. I saw him losing to Dyrus when the game came out. Oh no, Galileo is feeling a little ill.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
That's unfortunate.
Well, that would explain it.
Yeah. That's too bad, man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's tough because in a tournament season like this, if you travel to all these different events, especially internationally,
Dude, that's a real thing, man.
your body is not going to hold up.
That's
bro.
a real thing. That's a real thing.
There's tons of events where people, especially jet lag, don't sleep well.
I wasn't at SEAM last year because I got sick.
That's right. You weren't. It was in like Thailand or something, right? Or
Nope.
like
no, I said no, not that.
That was a different one.
Taiwan, yeah.
Taiwan. Yeah. You got like super smoked. I remember you had to go to like the hospital.
Yeah.
It was real bad. Like it happens, man.
Hopefully, Moke able to hopefully proceed through winners. You got to imagine he's another player that's definitely fishing for a ball hard, right?
Yeah.
Pretty consistent placer out in North American events all throughout the year.
My description of Moke, especially before Evo, was that I feel like Moke always makes top 8 and then just gets smoked by the best player.
Yeah.
He was like always the guy that's like he's in top 8 and then he runs into Sonic, he runs into like Goichi, he runs into Kazunoko and struggles. But Evo was the example where like he got the job done there against Kazunoko, right? He defeated one of the players that I usually expect to beat him.
And that's something that Kazunoko actually talked about a lot, right? We pretty much look at Goichi as the leader of West Japan, Kazunoko as kind of the leader of East Japan.
Yeah.
Something that he talked about was he feels pressure from Moke. He feels
okay.
Moke's motivation and practices. It applies a pressure to him that drives him. It makes him want to do better.
Yeah.
Back up, baited that spark.
I felt that in my heart of hearts. Like the way he jumped, you could just feel it, right? He's like, oh boy. But like, what are you supposed to do? Level 1 sparking, baited, vanish the vanish. Of course, he should have held it maybe there to try to get out. Backdash gets flipped by the tag.
But Moss, that's a big win in that situation. You remove Moke's sparking, and he pretty much maintained position the entire time too.
Yeah, oh, name should be switched, right? Moke is P2, I think.
Moss now. Rocking his 21 in the corner. Oh, I need a girl that'll choke me out like that, man.
Jeez. Yeah, you do. You need somebody in your life like that. You need.
I'm in the wrong country, man.
Yeah,
They
you are.
into that.
Right. You're in the wrong place in life. I'll find you a girl. Don't worry.
Level 3. Taking it to the wall.
Jesus Christ.
Blowing her up.
Empty
Ooh, in the
jump
yoga
low.
pants goes low.
Dang, you really do need a girl like this.
What?
Like, with yoga pants choking you out? You need one of those crazy, like, rides horses kind of girls. That's just like, why? She loves the horseman more than she loves you. That's what you need in your life. Jeez. I need to find Jesus.
You're Chad Sajam? All right. Cool.
I don't know. I'm making sure, dude. 2H is clean. Unlike Obama's internet history.
What are you talking about? What?
A beat down.
I stay on incognito mode. Here we go.
That's what they all say.
Okay.
Everybody
Flying
slips.
pressure with the cube.
If you slip, then you slip it. And that's how they find you. The vanish. He was plus afterwards.
Stand L. Easy match win there. Most back to the wall here.
Oh, that mix-up
you
was
can't
messed
see that,
up.
man. You can't. That's so unfair.
How are you supposed to see the mix-up? It's hidden by Change the Future.
Bro,
It just
Change
knocks
the
you back.
Future is literally, it's a half-screen attack. What the hell?
It's actually such an amazing assist in this version of the game in particular. It's so good, right? Always been effective in neutral, but now better for combo potential and stuff like that,
That's
too.
the thing, yeah. Like, it feels like now it's easier to convert in neutral, right? As a result of the increased hit stun that you can get off of it.
It's excellent. Yeah, it's one of those moves that, like, I don't know, Change the Future assist, you can never go wrong. It's excellent, for sure. You're seeing it a lot more now. It doesn't, gives more merit to Trunks the character, not on point obviously, but as a viable assist character.
Okay, now clean win that first game. Gets the air-to-air touch against Most is 21. Gotta imagine this is priority for him to remove, right?
Yeah.
This is a very dangerous character and a good composition for it too, I think.
And you could get, you know, a TOD in this kind of position is
Yeah.
pretty scary from 21 off of a big starter. Back to the front. I'm surprised there was no 2H right there. It looked like he actually did maybe standing.
Yeah, maybe hesitating for just a minute too.
Ran up LL.
Especially with Bardock, man. That 2H, when he swings, bro, it hits 180 degrees.
Yeah.
Hits everywhere.
He uses
Plus
both
frames.
hands. Bro. That's how it works. He uses both hands. What do you expect? Air dash mix up.
Use bow hands. That's
Yeah.
the Richard Lewis tag.
Yeah.
Get a wrap around. Use bow hands. No choke slam.
That's how it works, man.
Spin on him.
Johnny regular throw. That level 3. Everybody's favorite, so we've seen this a million times. I want to burn it out of my brain.
Same side high, good block on it.
Change the Future combo.
Oh,
There's
that's
so much hit stun.
so good.
There's so much hit stun. Snap in that Bardock, make him guess on the incoming. Wow, went to the other side. Yeah, he had that momentum from the jump forward.
I'm so mad right now.
What's
so
that?
mad. I'm so mad that hit.
What do you do? Bardock players are hardworking. They wake up every day. You know, they work. It's like they just get paid a little more than you do for doing the same job. That's all it is. Kid Buu with the mix up here. Air dash. Yeah, late air dash.
Yeah.
Clean block.
Spin. Gets the mash in return.
Yeah, double jump.
Sacrifice a little bit of damage just to be able to take this corner back.
Oh, no, that must have been a miss. Yeah, maybe a level 3 attempt or something. An H-mixer instead.
Side air dash. Vanish pickup. Ooh, just missed it.
It's 2 crucial misses, right? You really need that. Goku assist.
Especially if you invest bar in it too, right? That's painful.
Yeah, 3-hit overhead. That's going to be the kill on Bardock. Moke with sparking in all 3 characters. This is a big advantage.
Cool thing about Moke too, right, is we've seen so many players pick up Trunks, but it feels like very few of them have stayed loyal over the course of the game's lifespan, right?
To quote the great philosophizer Z, these pros ain't loyal, man. They go where the W's are. You know what I mean?
Definitely one of the few people still representing him at this level.
Yeah, air dash. Oh, didn't get the little micro dash up to get LL there.
A rare miss.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a little tough, especially if you hit it like super high in the head like that. Air dash over, low this time.
Okay, Moss, I like the D.
You see how late you can hit confirm? Why are you shaking your head?
Just said, like you just said it, man. He waited so late. You have all day to be able to do it like that.
Yeah, you can hit confirm into Delaria or level 3. Empty
Same
jump low.
side low.
And he has Spark available, right? So next hit, definitely sparking activation for the kill. Mix up here. Air dash low again. Oh, man, Moke looking too powerful here.
No mercy here, yeah. He's going to build 4 bars, too. That's done. That's done.
Javelin, scream at him, Majin Okaba.
Put your headphones on, son. Moke standing up. That's a wrap.
Gets the W. Moving on in the bracket here. So I think we expected Moke looking really sharp. If that was Winners Finals, that'll put him in top 16.
Yeah, it's either Winners Finals or that's going to be round 2 to be able to get to the Winners Semifinals match.
Gotcha,
But that's Moke was definitely one player out of that pool that I expected to be able to get to winner's side top 16
He's a
for
monster,
sure.
man. He's so talented. And it's really cool. He's a very young Japanese player, right, compared to a lot of the other players that are really succeeding in Dragon Ball currently, so it's cool to see.
And like we said earlier, right, with Kazunoko, is something that he said about Moke. He's like, his drive, it puts a sense of pressure on me.
Yeah.
Right? For him as an older player to be able to see this young guy be so...
He's clawing his way towards him,
so
right?
committed to just challenging him, right?
Yeah.
That's cool to see. It's cool to hear. You don't hear that too much from old guys like Kazunoko.
And it makes both of them better players for it, right? That's what you need. That kind of drive is always like something that's good for both players.
I think that's something that kind of separates the... Or, you know what? I can't say that anymore. I was going to say something that's always traditionally kind of separated the Western and Eastern scenes is... it feels like out here in the East, it feels more like the mentality is rising... the rising waters raises all the ships.
Yeah,
right. So everybody kind of helps everybody out. You raise the overall level of gameplay.
Yeah.
But I can't even say that the West doesn't do that anymore, man. The Summit of Power, right?
Summit of Power.
Pretty much that same kind of idea. You collect all the best in that region, just be able to grind it out for a weekend. Everybody just helps each other out.
Yeah.
And the result, look at the results.
Evo Champ.
In Evo Champ, yeah.
That was so good, even for me, because, like, selfishly, I just got to watch so much Dragon Ball footage, because they stream so much of it, right? So even as far as the West goes, for me, it was like my training ground to just watch and study super high level and get like more information about the U.S. players as well. So
I like the change in attitude that it reflects too, right?
Yeah.
And of course, most of those Dragon Ball Fighters players in the West also a little bit younger too, right?
Yeah.
It's cool that they're able to shed like that ego a little bit and just say like, hey man, let's just get it out and just grind together and go at it. And that's my favorite part about this. My favorite part about all of this is that, especially with the Goichi Sonic Fox stuff, is it wasn't even initially them looking at each other. It was everybody else looking at them.
Yeah, their regions, right? And putting them up here. And
everybody else looking at them, and then they just played along with it. They just accepted it and just went in with it. It feels so good.
It was like they got nominated as the champion.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, I'll go into battle.
It's so pure, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it feels so good to watch.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying Dragon Ball here so far. We're going to take a little break in the pools here. We're going to be coming back with more action here at SCA Major 2018. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll see you in just a little bit.